New at 10, you've probably already heard that you need to be safe online, don't talk to strangers, and don't post anything that you wouldn't want to show your grandma. But yet online crime keeps happening constantly right here in our own communities. And strangers are only a click away from ruining children's lives.
In today's world, the boogeyman's really not the guy on the playground. The boogeyman can be in any town, any city, anywhere in the world, in any basement or house, on their tablet, on their computer, on their laptop, and they can be talking directly to your child without your knowledge. They can be in your home, and they can show up at your door any day.
According to the commander of the Iowa Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, child exploitation cases have gone up 450% in the last 8 years.
The biggest reason is the factor of anonymity on the internet. Anybody can be who they want to be on the internet, and when you don't have a cop behind every monitor or keyboard or at every mobile device, and it's a child there that's a potential victim, then they're able to prey upon them. They communicate with them in a manner where they earn their trust, and then they're able to victimize them.
It's a never-ending battle to keep up with technology. Predators always finding new ways to cover their tracks.
Typically what we find in a predator's computer, anything you can imagine. I've seen some of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. You know, people can be into absolutely anything, and unfortunately that's children sometimes. It's violent sexual activity, and a lot of times it's, you know, this gets traded over and over and over again. So once it's out there forever.
Ottumwa police officer Steve Harris investigated the Scott Boyd case along with many other child pornography cases. According to the search warrant application, Scott Boyd was in a chat room with an FBI agent who Boyd thought was a father offering to have sex with his daughter.
You don't want to watch it. It's gross, it's creepy, and it has a weird psychological effect. Luckily, we don't deal with that every day. Just the relatively small amounts that I've seen, it's disturbing, and it's weird to see. It's kind of like coming up on a crash scene if you've never seen the aftermath of a violent car crash or something. When you see something particularly gruesome, it sticks with you. Well, this is the same type of thing.
The cases that you're dealing with are they can be horrific, and you have to remember that that's a real person on that computer screen, and they have been victimized, and they're out there somewhere, and they may need help.
Both investigators say while the work is tough, as fathers, they know they're keeping other kids safe from the boogeyman.
Somebody's got to do it. I mean, when you find it, you've got to go for it, and you got to find it. And it is extremely rewarding when you do catch somebody and hold them accountable and get them on the registry or get them separated from their family member that they've been abusing. That's a recent case that we've had recently, where a man was having sex with his daughter, and we found in his computer all the kinds of things he was looking at that was that type of thing, child pornography. So it affects you, but you just got to do it. I mean, it's just something you got to catch these guys.
Here's what Harris and McLaren told me that you should do to keep your kids safe online. Use electronic devices in a common room. Set limits for hours of use. Have a common charging area. Don't let kids take devices to bed at night, and set parental controls.